So what we have here is some Cougar shank. There's like the front, probably 1/3 of a Cougar tail, basically like ox tail. They've been frozen. And most people will use a bandsaw or a hacksaw to cut these. But I use my skill saw. I have almost 30 years of experience using a skill saw to the point where I can do like skill saw art, you know what I mean? So I don't recommend this for anybody. I really don't.
Not recommended. Don't do this at home.
Don't do this at home, but this works. And granted, there's still some Douglas fir on my saw, but we're gonna rinse all this meat anyway, so we're not worried about it. That would be classic osso buco type style cut, shank cuts. We'll rinse these off, we'll put them in the microwave, we'll thaw them out, and then we'll get a really good brown on them, and then we'll start cooking. Like I'm gonna want to brown these. I need to keep them as far apart as possible so the fluids don't run off into each other and basically boil each other instead of frying them, you know, browning them. And I'm not gonna season this either, because if I put salt on this now, in my opinion, from what I understand, if I put salt on this now, it's gonna draw moisture out. So I'm gonna brown these really hard, get a real good serum, then we'll start seasoning them. And it should scream at you. If it's not screaming, it ain't hot enough yet. And this one over here might even be hotter. But that's the Cougar that we're eating right now.
That's an elderberry.
That's the lower, yeah, that or a shot, or maybe even a black peppercorn. You just never know around here. Okay, I think they're ready to flip now. Yeah, some meats are only going to brown so much. They don't have that much sugar in them. That's a pretty good brown on a light. Ooh, there's a really good brown on that one. Oh, that's a good one too. That's what I like to see. Like a steakhouse in here. This piece is still kind of frozen. It isn't going to matter no longer. It's going to get cooked for like 4 hours anyway. So it falls off the bone. That's the whole idea here. Get a lot of flavor and have it fall off the bone in the end. With a good cup of wine or so. Got our deglazed. This time it's Burgundy wine. A lot of times it's homemade wine, but it's that time of year when there's not a whole lot of fruit out there in the woods. That broth that we're looking for, I think this will add a lot of flavor like that. We'll just get them, and they'll rehydrate and actually turn into meat themselves almost. This I'll put back for now.
That's a huge oyster mushroom Tubby grew in the yard.
Let's slice some rosemary in there on the side. This is a really good meat for rosemary. It really is. And we got, well, these are our initial vegetable ingredients, which is kind of pretty much a mirepoix. But we're basically going to add these in there, and if these break down and disintegrate, that's fine. We'll add bigger vegetables in the end, so they'll have more goodness to them.
Other stuff to add later.
Oh yeah, and there's a little orange zest in here. I mean, little slices of orange zest. That's just a, you know.
Because it's Christmas. It's Christmassy.
It's oddly enough, it is found in a lot of steak sauces. You know, people don't. All right, we're gonna add some black pepper for sure. That was almost forgotten. And then of course we didn't add our beef stock or our stock, but we don't have stock today, so we're gonna use probably about, I don't know, what would you say that's a teaspoon?
I'd use about 4 times that much.
Huh? But we did season the meat a little bit already. We could add salt later, right? So
yeah.
Okay, let's just, it's all gonna osmosify in there. As long as it's down in the water, it'll go through. This is gonna be bubbling hot here in like 2 hours. Probably about 4 hours before we eat this. We're a little ahead because the meat's warm, the crock pot's warm, and the cooker's warm. So we're just gonna get a lid on there real quick and should cook. And something was missing, and I looked over and I saw that steam could come out the top because the handle's gone. And so I've always had this little thing right here. It's just a little marble. That's the redneck way. Checked our seasonings. We could use a little more bouillon base. Not much salt in there yet, so. And then what? We got a whole bunch of vegetables to throw in there. Oh, here we go. Because the meat's pretty much done. Oopsie. Careful for splashies. We should put some leeks in there too, some greens.
Yeah, put some greens on top. Yeah, might as well throw some greenage in there, right? Gotta make it pretty. What else? Kitty. Meowser.
A little zest is needed.
Meowser wants out.
Meowser's right. That guy can talk to you in meows. Say meow, meow, me tired.
Crunchy loaf. Okay, let's go in.
All right, we'll send it.
Send it.
Nice hot oven. Got some stuffing.
Oyster stuffing. Classic.
Yeah. You want to get a little toasty brown on top, don't you?
Yes.
Put it in the oven and bake her for a while and get all those crispy bits. I see where you're going with this. Put the old fire meat on. Oh, that's golden brown and delicious. Yeah, that's done. And it's hot. Hello. Even through the mitt. That's a pretty hot freaking burner right there. Let's have a see what we got here. Use a little stir. That's pretty good. Looking pretty. Ooh, I didn't know you had taters way down in there. There's a lot of taters and good stuff in there.
Yeah, see.
That's gonna be. This is heavy. So
yeah, be careful now.
But we just want some of this juice extracted from here. If I can get it without making a huge mess. Oh, I'm making a huge mess, dude. I'm making a huge mess. Most of the, all the herbs are everywhere. It's buried in herbs. It's buried in goodness. It's really, this is going to be super flavorful.
Those potatoes soft though?
They are soft. They're well softer than I want to poke at.
Okay, let's make some plates up.
Let's figure exactly what piece is going to be the best piece. You never know. That's why you cook osso buco or buco or whatever. Buco.
That's why you make the cougar osso buco.
It is. We have used cougar shanks and a cougar tail, which is kind of like an oxtail. So there's a lot of good. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of gelatinous. Yeah, unctuousness.
I love that.
Butteriness, natural, but really healthy for you. Not like solid fat.
Okay, Eli, go over to get some of the other stuff.
Oh my God! I'm hungry.
hungry.
We made it oyster
This
dressing.
is Christmas, huh?
And fresh
Holy
bread.
sweet goodness. This is Christmas for us.
Cranberry sauce.
That's what's really happening.
Yeah, do it.
I'll have a little freaking helpers over there. They're good for you. I love purple fruits and vegetables. Ooh, man, we got a stuffing over here. I'll take some of that too. I got a small little green salad. That is going to be the crossover for everything right there. You know what I mean? Because some of it's vegetable and some of it's meat. And it's really good to have both. It makes me feel good.
Get some beets and a little bit of gravy. This is looking like a Thanksgiving dinner.
You got it.
I go.
Oh, man. Oh, we did. This is our gravy for our freaking... Right? Mm-hmm. That's what we got going on over here for freaking putting on my... I like it on my stuffing. And a little bit on my... Yeah. Who doesn't, though, huh? Who doesn't like gravy on stuffing? There would be liars if they were to say they didn't love it. And I'll take a little butter, and I'm gonna. We made homemade freaking toast. Why wouldn't I put a little butter on it? It's freaking Christmas Eve, for God's sake.
Christmas Eve 2021.
That's what we're doing. We're eating food. That's what we do.
I want you to taste that meat and tell me how it is.
Yeah, I haven't
That
actually
looks
tried.
great. It looks so good.
Does it look good? Ooh. Well, look at it. Pulls right off the bone. Oh my goodness. It just pulls
It's
right
still
off
got
the
some
bone.
nice color inside.
And it has kind of a pinkish light color to it. It's not as dark as some other venisons. It's pretty light color.
Yeah, it's more like pork.
Mmm. It's moist.
Yeah.
It's tasty. It's moist and tasty. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it.
I'm going to make a plate.
Who wants dry, yucky, unflavorful? This is moist and tasty. Mmm.
Let me get some light on it.
That's like heavy with collagen, though. You gotta be careful. You know the song, right?
Cloudy and everything, and I'd be like, oh, it's sunshine up here.
Mm-hmm. Good. I'm in dictionary. If you do it right, let's go.
The
I don't know if
Asian are like,
I don't know if she's got. What did she do? What happened? Is it still wiggly? Or is it going to collapse?
I don't know.
The impression I was going to have that they have to go back my check and stuff, and then I realized, no, that's not going to happen. So I didn't do anything today. That was really very productive. That's fine. God, what are you over there doing? What are you doing? What's it taste like? Are you making whipped
I don't
cream?
know.
or
We're just
stuff?
going to cut into it and see if it even
Sweet
looks good.
Jesus. Oh my goodness. There's some whipped cream. Straight up.
Let's see if that cake is cooked inside.
Ooh, haven't got to there yet.
I'm going in.
I got a recipe for
Oh, it looks all right. Yeah.
the lava cake that has the pudding in the middle.
Mmm.
That looks good.
I'll get some cake going here too. Ooh, that looks all right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try it. It's definitely, it's breakfasty.
Yeah, it has a rubbery texture.
Breakfasty to me.
It's a
Breakfasty.
little bit rubbery. I think cooking in the microwave makes it kind of rubbery.
It didn't quite fluff up.
And then it'll probably snow, and I probably will not know.
Mm.
Oh, the snow's
Merry
already,
Christmas.
you don't even know.
It